Hello everyone, how's it going? It is me, Jack here, and welcome to episode number 17. Hang on, is it episode 17? Is it episode 17? It was, wasn't it? Hello everyone. Hello everyone, how's it going? It is me, Jack here, and welcome to episode number 17 of the Football Manager 2020 save here on the JCR YouTube channel. Since the last episode, the start of this third season, we have played 5 games, only 5 games off camera, and it's been rather positive. From reflection, it's actually been a difficult sort of start to the season. You know, looking at the games, West Brom, Cardiff away is a tough game, Derby at home, Leeds away against a team that, you know, arguably should be pushing for Premier League, and Swansea away as well. Yeah, it has been a very difficult start. However, we have had some very positive results. After the 1-0 draw, we played Cardiff City away, changed the tactical style a little bit for this match, opting for that 5 at the back formation, and it worked well, winning this game by 3-1, a hat-trick by Ryan Brewster. However, Cardiff did open the scoring with Leandro Bacuna. However, Brewster's goal, you can see, immediately come back with an 11th minute goal, and then 2 goals in the second half won us that game. A difficult game, this against Derby County, and we were heading for a defeat. However, we had to change it up in around the 75th minute. We made some changes, and it was Jordan Hugill surprisingly scoring 2 goals right at the death to draw this game by 2-2. And I believe we played Zagra. He came in off the bench and got an assist, so he made an immediate impact in his first minutes in a Charlton shirt. We then played Swindon Town at home in the Carabao Cup first round, and we did rotate, but there were still some strong players out on the pitch, and we were just unfortunately unable to break them down. Having dominated the stats, it got to penalties, excuse me, and it was a simple 5-4 victory for Swindon Town. Johnny Williams was the man that missed our penalty, meaning we were out of the Carabao Cup first round, which was disappointing. After that, though, we played Leeds United, hoping to try and bounce back. However, we didn't. It was a 2-1 defeat to the hands of Leeds. You can see we scored in the 42nd minute. Again, Jordan Hugill getting himself on the score sheet. However, Helder Costa and Bergu scoring in the 45th and 50th minute, sealing the 3 points for Leeds United. Again, we've tried to bounce back against Swansea. It was a 1-0 draw this game, though. Felix Carrera scoring first, and then it took us to the 72nd minute where Ramon Mieres scored a goal for us, and he actually scored 2 goals in the next game where we beat Forest by 4-2. Forest lie bottom of the league. They have actually since sacked Roberto Di Matteo. We scored first in this game with Ryan Brewster. However, Mancini equalised. We scored just on the brink of half time to make it 2-1. Then they equalised again to make it 2-2. However, we changed it up defensively a little bit, the tactics, because we were just leaking goals. Silly, to be honest, at the back. And then Brewster and Mieres got another goal each, and we won the game by 4-2. So, on reflection, I'm quite happy with how this run of games has gone. With the results, we lie after 6 games, 7th in the league. We were 6th, but Derby have just actually played Forest and beat them. But I'm very happy with that. I am very, very happy with that indeed. To lie 7th in the league is absolutely fantastic. And if we were to finish here, I would be very, very happy with that. Today's game, though, sees us play the South London Derby, something that I've never done before. When I had a little look, a few weeks ago now, when I was looking, Millwall and Palace are the fierce rivals of Charlton Athletic, with it being obviously South London. And we never played the Millwall games on camera, so that was a little bit silly from me in the first season. But I thought, let's play this Palace game because they are a recently relegated side. 2 seasons ago, they were finished rock bottom, and then last season only finished 15th. However, still have very key players such as Milivojevic, Zaha in there, Sacco is still their captain. So it is going to be a very crucial game against Palace, and hopefully we could maybe get 3 points, as they have had a disappointing start to the season, only picking up 5 points and see themselves just above the relegation zone. I forgot to show you in the last episode as well, after the transfer business, I forgot to show the released players, because you might not have noticed some players were missing. Big players such as Darren Pratley, he was released from us. Obviously, he was out on loan at Notts County, but we decided just to release him at the end of his contract. Had a great stint in League Two. No one has unfortunately picked him up just yet. Team leader and I believe captain of the side, Jason Pearce, never really made an appearance in the league last season. We decided just to get rid of him off the books, so he was released. And Oz Tuma, I stated, I think, a few episodes ago at the end of the season that he picked up an injury and he was practically going to go. He's gone to League One Salford though, so I'm happy to see that he's still maintained a position in League One, because he'll definitely do a good job for them. He's had a decent start to the season for Salford. With us doing that sort of business, actually, the wages haven't really spiked up as much. You can see there's only a little gap up in terms of the wages. We had a bigger gap up, you can see, last season, but we have definitely done very well indeed to not really keep the wage bill up, because it's important to maintain finances. I'll show you a screen that shows us a little bit better. If I go into team details, you can see the salary per annum keeps us in 19th position, and we're only spending around £10 million, which is unbelievable compared to the 42 million Palace are spending. But it's very good to see that we are keeping a hold of finances well here. But without further ado, I think we should just best get into this game against Crystal Palace. Difficult to say really what I'd be happy with in this game. Again, I think a point wouldn't be the end of the world, but it'd be great if we could get 3. I've changed it up a little bit tactically as well. We're going to go back to the custom control possession tactic. Phillips will be in goal. He's just coming back from injury, but he was out for 1 to 3 days. Just to advance into this game. He should be okay. The back 4 will be Barbieri, Garcia, Magnani and Vitek, with Tapia in the CDM role. Traore and Kane will be the partnership in midfield. Now, Traore is a questionable one because he had a torrid game against Leeds United. A 4.7 he got, and I lost a lot of confidence in him going into the Swansea game. I did play him against bottom of the league Notts Forest, and he did A-OK, so I'm going to play him again in this game. Of course, Stevie Mallan is still injured as well. He's out for still another 7 weeks, but I'll keep my eye out on him, see how he does. We've got Williams at the cam role with Brewster and Mieres, the partnership up top. On the bench, we've got Ben Amos, Dix, Zagre, Sarr, defenders on there, Forster Kasky, Hannibal Mejbri and Jordan Hugill there as well. With us releasing them players, the squad is a little bit smaller than it was last season. I think it's actually about 23 players. I think it was about 25 last season, if I'm not too mistaken. But it's obviously very key to rotate well in the Championship, and that is something that I am trying to do game by game. This is the Palace team then. They're opting with a 4-2-3-1. I mean, Wilfred Zaha yet to score, but what a team that is. This isn't a Championship team. This is a Premier League team. Maya in there as well. Jack Harrison. Sacco at the back with Stevens. Benteke on the bench as well. I mean, how Palace are in this division, I do not know. And finishing 15th is just appalling for them from last season. I think we're just going to tell them to give the fans their money's worth. This is a big game. I think it was actually a sellout, I read in one of the news articles. So it is pivotal that we can try and do well in this game. I've been told this fitness play seems alright, so I feel pretty confident. I wanted to keep it up. Yep. Brewster again doing very well this season. I had a look to see regarding maybe extending his loan again. It's a sketchy one. This could be his last season at Charlton, because Liverpool apparently looking to give him first team football when he returns back to Anfield next season. We'll have to keep an eye on it though, and I'll definitely keep you informed regarding what is happening with the load situations of our players. It's been a positive start for us as we look to try and, well, I say control possession. We've only had 41% of it at the moment. But a highlight will be moving forward here. Barbieri plays the ball inside to Herbie Kane, who draws a pass to Brewster. Out wide to Barbieri again. Can he find a pass? He can to Traore. Back to Barbieri. Gaps are opening now. Can he whip a ball into the box? Williams loses out. And now defensively we've got to be very sound. As Ayew is able to beat a man. He could get a shot off here. He can. It hits the post. And Dylan Phillips able to keep it out. Got to be careful here. We lose the ball and they can just able to easily attack from that. It was the same with the West Brom goal that we conceded, and we have conceded a number of goals again this season. I think we're like the 6th highest or something in terms of goals conceded. We've got to keep an eye out on it. We've got to try and get clean sheets where possible. A long ball into the box is not dealt with best by Palace. There's men out wide on the left. Williams is there to Tapia. Brewster beats his man, and if that was League One, I put my money on him finishing that, but unfortunately he's just hit the post there. We'll encourage them as we progress towards the end of the first half. Still 0-0 though, and that will be half time. It's been an even game in terms of the stats. What's the analysis page looking like? They're dominating out wide a little bit, so maybe we should try and continue playing a little bit more narrower. I'm trying to think what we should sort of change. I'll try and we'll heighten the lines of engagement just to try and get us into the game a bit more. Do I tell them I'm far from pleased and I want them to get out there and get 3 points? Let's try and see if that will motivate them. They're in 21st for a reason, so it would be nice to try and get 3 points, but I wouldn't be too disheartened with a draw. We'll get into the second half. Tell them straight away to get creative. Whittock only on a 6.5 as well, not performing great. He hasn't been as good as what he was in the first season in the Championship. I don't know why. I really don't know. Getting to 60 minutes now. Derby County leading by 3 goals to 1. We're dropping to 10th. As it stands, I was about to make a change, but it looks like Palace are going to have a set piece here. The ball's cleared as far as Stevens and it's gone over. I'm going to play a little bit wider, I think. Try and get a bit more expressive. Let's run at the defence, cause problems for the opposition. Keep everything like that for now. We'll get to the 70th minute and then we'll have to change it up from the bench. Actually, do you know what? Let's just do a change now. I'm not feeling Whittock, I think. Let's get Zagre on, see what he can do. Traore doing well on the 6.9, but looking a bit nervous. And let's bring on Jordan Hugill as well, actually. See what Hugill can do on off the bench. Demand more. We'll get to the final 10 and see what we can do. Williams has had a quiet game as well, a 6.6. We're going to have a highlight though. Zagre whipping a ball into the box. And he has awarded a penalty. Rob Jones, the referee, a penalty to Charlton Athletic. Could we get our first goal of the game? It's Ryan Brewster to step up and take the penalty. Scores for Charlton Athletic. We lead by a goal to 0. I didn't really see what happened from the set piece. There must have been a little bit of pushing and shoving, which has allowed us to have a penalty. But a coolly taken by Ryan Brewster, and we take the lead. However, straight away, there is a highlight. They've gone straight back, attacking now, 4-4-2. And will they get a goal almost immediately from our goal? He's Jairo Riederveld attacking with the ball. Can he get it into the box? He can. Kiate is there. He loses out. Can Hugill chest it down? He can't, but Williams gets it to Hugill, to Brewster, who beats his man. Brewster through. Can he extend his advantage? Yes, he can. What a finish by Ryan Brewster, assisted by the other striker, Jordan Hugill. And we lead by 2 goals to 0 now. Excellent finish there from Brewster. I want to see this on the replay. That's a bad header from Stevens. What a turn by Ryan Brewster. Goes literally through the opposition defender. And that is an excellent finish into the bottom corner. We'll praise the players. We'll make a couple of changes now as well. We'll bring off Herbie Kane, I think, for Forster Kasky, just for purpose of I don't want to get him sent off. And we'll try and see out this victory now. Still time for Palace to get a goal though. Garcia clears it. I'd love a clean sheet, something we haven't had yet, as Tapia intercepts, finds Traore. Hugh Gill passes it to Brewster. Brewster's still onside. Can Brewster get a hat-trick? He can't get the hat-trick, unfortunately not. He's going to keep a hold of the ball though. That will be the end of the highlight. We're just going to slowly close out the game now. We'll slow it down a little bit. Lower the engagement again. Stay on the feet. Use a bit of tighter marking. Narrow everything. Waste a bit of time. I always do this just to try and ensure that you can try and see out a game. Float crosses. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that now as we are into the 88th minute. Will we see the corner here? Yes, we will. Corner ball to be whipped in by Jake Forster Kasky. Taking his time here, trying to find a man. This is a bit wasting the time. Hugo can't get there. Magnani will get it. Gott's trying to intercept, but the sheer strength of Magnani keeps us possession of it. Traore to Tapia, to Williams, back to Tapia. Is this just going to draw out, or are we actually going to see something? Williams turns his man. That's the end of that. Great. However, 89th minute, still Palace can do something. If they get a goal back, they've got the quality to find a goal. They're on very attacking in terms of their mentality. All men forward, you can see Gotts trying to strike it, but the defender able to intervene. Rida Farrell beats his man. Zaha's through. It's 2-1. We just cannot see a game out in terms of a clean sheet, and we've just got to park the bus now. We've really just got to do it because I can see them getting a goal in this game. I really can if we're not careful. I can't tell them to concentrate, I don't think. I can see there being a highlight here. Let's just go defensively. Can I tell them to concentrate? Yes, I can. Concentrate. The game's going to stay out, I think. Yes, it is. It is going to stay out. Is it a 2-1? Yes, it is. It's a 2-1 victory. It's a shame about Wills conceding, but you look at the stats there. We've played well. I just don't know how to shore up the defence and ensure that we don't score. Maybe I should have dropped another defender in there when we were 2-0 up, but it's a victory nonetheless, and it's a victory in the derby as well, which is fantastic. I am very happy with that performance from the players because they've done extremely well there to beat a Crystal Palace side who arguably should be very much higher than where they are. But at large spells of that, it was a very close game, and the stats probably say that maybe it should have been a draw that game. But, you know, you've got to take your chances, and we have definitely done that. We are 4 points from the top of the league. Are we looking at that? I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how we go in the next matches. But it's been a good start, and we are definitely trying to steer clear from what is our target this season of just avoiding relegation. If you've enjoyed this episode of the Charlton Athletic Save, please do hit the like button, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you've not subscribed already, make sure to hit the bell as well to keep yourself notified when this save does come out and the episodes come out. And I'll see you for the next episode very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.